What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. I know it's going to be kind of a long series in terms of working on the Honda. Just to give a little backstory while we're doing it. Now, this is going to be a long ass project. I mean, as you guys can tell, we have a lot of work on our hands. We have a lot of thought process, a lot of understanding, a lot of pretty much customization here. Me personally, I want to make sure I put my fullest into this. Now, for this vehicle, I'm choosing and I'm wanting to give it my all. We're talking about painting the engine bay a nice color. And the previous video, I don't know if it was in there or not, but I talked about, if it gets a certain amount of likes on a color you guys choose, that's the color we're going to paint this engine bay. I am still more likely going to paint it white. And if you guys decide like, oh, it should be pink, red, black, or whatever the fuck, then of course I'll repaint it. But for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and paint it white just so that I can knock out all the rust as much as possible, clean it up, take off shit that we're not going to use nor need, and kind of get this vehicle prepared and ready so that whenever we start working on putting the motor in, I don't have to worry about the engine bay being rusty, dirty, and a piece of crap pretty much. I know I've been doing for the last two videos the Honda, so I'm going to give you guys one more video on the Civic. We're going to be taking out the hood. I'm going to be sanding down the engine bay, removing all the bullshit on the engine bay. Like for example, I'll be removing the wiper blade motor, this stuff right here, the canister, the fuel pump. I think that's a fuel pump, I don't quite know. I'm gonna try to remove all this bullshit that we may or may not need, and I'm gonna start sanding the engine bay just so that I could start working on getting the paint material that we're gonna use to paint the engine bay. Next video, I will say, is be prepared, because we're gonna start working on the Audi A3, I think. The things we're gonna do to this one, we gotta raise up the rear coilovers. Now, yes, there's nice fitment here, but whenever you drive, you can hear like scrape the hell out of the tires. As you guys can see, that is no bueno. That's not good, because that's how you cause a flat. On top of that, we're going to start removing the original turbo off of this vehicle. Yes, this thing's turbo. We'll remove the turbo, the manifold, the exhaust, and we're going to put on a different manifold and turbo in the meantime. This is that turbo that we're going to be using. This is that manifold that we're going to be using. More likely, we're going to use this heat shrink or this heat wrap for that, just so that we could try and keep the heat as low as possible, because I don't know if these Audis get hot, but I want to try and prevent as much heat as possible. Furthermore, next video, we're also going to try and get this fucking dent out, as you guys can see just how horrific that is. We're going to try and work on getting that dent out, and I've already figured out how to open up the door. I know I was having trouble with it earlier. Boom. So, gotta remove that and try and knock the door out. And then, I think we're gonna do all that in one video. I'm not really too sure, depending on how long it takes. It may just be adjusting the rear coilovers and beginning the process of removing the turbo. That's gonna be in the next video, more and likely, because I know I've been giving you guys too much of the Honda. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the Audi next video. I'm not gonna do any more talking after this. I know I've already been going at it for about 5 minutes or so. I have a lot of work on my hands, so you guys are gonna see a little bit of what I'm doing, and then in reality I'm gonna be doing like a lot of work, because here's a lot of bullshit I gotta take out. And I gotta continue I gotta sand this down. I'm gonna have to sand some of this stuff down, because there's rust in places where there's rust. For sure, I'll be removing the hood I'm not gonna sand the hood down just yet, only because I don't know, but we're not gonna do that just yet. So. Alright, as you guys see, we're kind of already getting close to cleaning up this engine bay. Now, yes, I cut the brake lines because we're going to get new shit anyways. We're going to get a new master cylinder. We're going to be doing the delete kit from this anyway. So some of the stuff, we're just not going to need no more due to what we're doing already. So as you can see, like, we're already taking off a whole bunch of shit. That's the majority of the bullshit we're taking out or we took off. And yeah, we're just slowly but surely removing shit that is no longer needed in the on the Honda. I've already been at it for a bit, so I'm gonna cut some more stuff, kind of cut some time. So the next time you see me, I'm gonna start sanding the engine bay, and then of course this side as well, because we want to make sure that all parts of the car is as rust free as possible, because, well, you know, it's a lot of bullshit here. So let's get back to work at it. Alright guys, you guys just saw I tried to clean as much as I can in the engine bay. I couldn't really get off the brake booster, only because it's kind of difficult to get to the bolt itself, especially like how things are set up. I don't have much room in this area, and I don't have much room in here. I might have to clean that out a little bit later, like maybe probably like in a couple days or whatnot, clean that out. But I didn't really do that much in terms of sanding down. I just wanted to try and get some of the rust out, or like the surface rust, hopefully. And eventually the next time I post a video of the Honda, I'll be able to take off the brake booster, kind of clean up that area a little bit more, clean up this area just a little bit more, and have it, you know, look a little bit nice before I start sanding stuff even more down. And then, as well as the same video, I'll be sanding this down and getting maybe a little bit more bond on this one and on that one, and then evening those out as well, making it super smooth. It is hot. Texas heat is a bitch. It is what it is. Can't really do much about it. I think I have a fan I need to get. I think I have one here, just gotta hook it up and whatnot. But nonetheless, guys, thank you all for watching. I know today's video was just a little bit short compared to the others. On top of that, I know I'm not as, you know, goofing off as I was in all my other videos, only just because I'm trying to get back into the whole recording and the whole editing thing. So shortly I'll be back to who I am, messing around, having stupid crap on the video on the channel. So I do apologize for these 3 videos not showing who I am and kind of like hiding myself, like I said, only because I need to get back into the realm of things of recording, talking to you guys, as well as managing, working on the vehicle, as well as, you know, kind of being informative to you guys. But nonetheless, thank y'all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember, love you guys. Welcome to the Goose fam, as well as Jesus loves you. He always will. And like I said, be ready, because next video we're working on that. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Like I said before, give a round of applause to my brother for investing into the channel. I can't thank him enough, because you know, he could have put that money elsewhere. But thank you yet again, bro. Really appreciate it. Love you, man. And thank you to my beautiful wife for helping me record some of these videos. But yeah, you guys have a nice and wonderful day. Appreciate it. Love you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. Peace.